Toby Roland-Jones, thanks ever so much for joining us. I guess that can probably best be described as a disappointing end to this match.
Yeah, obviously frustrating. We've played some really good cricket, and obviously found ourselves with day 1 and 4 with no chance to play. So, yeah, obviously, any situation you find yourself with I think it was, parity, 2 down, something similar to that, you feel like you're in a great position to obviously, force the issue here. But we can certainly be really happy with what we've done during the game.
I guess losing the entirety of the day 1, winning the toss, it was inevitable we were going to have a bowl. That was probably the only way we were going to manufacture a result here, was get through them. We had them at 204 for 8, I think it was. I guess a tinge of disappointment that they got away and got 306.
Yeah, I think probably of all the moments in the match, look back on that's probably the one where, we can be a little bit frustrated, but I think also, we stuck to task pretty well during that period, which is something we've certainly been talking about in there. So certainly can be happy with the way we went about it. Just that little bit of cutting edge really, and credit to them. They played really well and put a nice partnership together there, and that probably, I still don't think there'd have been enough time in the game, but certainly felt like a important moment at times during yesterday when we're trying to force the issue.
You said it yourself a moment ago, Toby. The real standout really this year, I think, has been the way we've been batting. We were nigh on parity and beyond parity, 2 down. Fantastic hundreds from both Sam Robson and Liz deploy. That's 800s already this year. You must be absolutely stoked with the way the batting unit have stepped up.
Yeah, and obviously it's spread so nicely across the whole order there, and exactly that, guys have stepped up. Obviously Robbo straight back in the team and doing what he does so well. Yeah, it seems like the guys are really sort of setting about their work well. I think it has to be a huge credit when we've batted second, obviously behind the game, particularly with some high scores early on in the year, and we've still managed to sort of absorb that scoreboard pressure, if you like, and then play our own game and put pressure back on the bowlers. It's also been great to watch, and I think the main thing now, we've got a lot of guys who go about their work differently, but seem to be making sure that those partnerships, once they get going, really make it count and make life as tricky as they can for the opposition bowlers. So yeah, long may that continue. It's great to watch, and certainly gives us a few headaches in the coming weeks for selection as well, which is great to have. Great to have so many guys sticking their hand up. That's
a problem to have. 15 points from this fixture, Toby, which I guess we take. What's becoming pretty clear is it's going to be a really tightly congested division. There's lots of draws. Those that are winning aren't too far ahead of us. 5 unbeaten now. You must have been, I guess, looking at the start of the season, you'd have probably taken that.
Yeah, and I think particularly starting a season like that, you obviously don't want to lose too many games, but it's also mainly for me about the way that we're playing our cricket, and I think there's huge positives in each and every game, the way that we've gone about it. Obviously the few Kookaburra games, life was pretty tricky from the bowling front, but we matched and passed the opposition with the bat in both of those occasions, and then all the games since, I think we found ourselves in a position where we'd like to feel we could have forced the game, or we've ended up winning it. So that's really pleasing. Long may that continue. And the main thing is, I think we've certainly chatted in there that there's still some more to come. I think particularly on the bowling front, I think in a lot of the games I'd put us at about a 7 out of 10, and I think this group should absolutely have reason to keep pushing themselves and try and find that little extra, particularly I think bowling in partnerships, and as a 4 I think that there's more to come. So yeah, that should be exciting, and hopefully something we can start putting together as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. Last one from me, Tobes. You've now got a chance to rest up for a week. There's some of those boys in that squad have played 5 back-to-back games now. There'll be some tired legs in there. They've now got a week off, give you a chance to refocus ahead of Glamorgan.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, yeah, those guys who have played all 5 games obviously deserve their time to recover and rest well. Good opportunity, I guess, to sharpen the minds towards that T20 campaign as well. And then it'll be, I guess, back to work on Monday, sort of eyes focused, and switching on to Glamorgan, practicing well there, getting guys back into rhythms, etc. Focusing on what we might think we find down there, and yeah, hopefully going with a fully fit squad still, and yeah, ready to carry on the good form that we're in.
Thanks ever so much for your time. Well done this week, and good luck next.
Thank you.